XDC is up big on some good news. And if you're hearing this and have watched my channel before, you now know why we're covering XDC. We're going to cover some price action and check out the whiteboard. Some news causes pumps, while some news is simply just a nothing burger. I seriously wanted to thank all of you for your latest participation in this poll, and I listened with 38% of the votes saying, hey, cover XDC. We'll also probably add some H-bar into the mix. But first, your comments. Roy McMahon says, was watching the movement, love the update. Don't change that forecast, man. Hope the storm don't hit hard. Stay warm, brother. Yeah, we got the storm coming our way. Here we go. GD Revo says, Defo XDC, got your back covered. Turtles are cool. And by the way, thank you. Turtles are cool is one of the channel members out there. Thank you to all the channel members as you keep this channel sponsor free, which means, yes, everyone, you get unbiased news. Says, you are the good, the bad, and the ugly. Love you, Klaus. Keep me posted. You know I will. Bitcoin sitting at 27,918. ETH 1735. XRP 54 cents with XLM under 12.5. And yes, we're going to talk about XDC pricing coming up. But first, crypto winner claims the latest victim is an Indian exchange. CoinSwitch slashes headcount. All right, crypto winner. I believe it's over. I think we're more in the spring, okay? I think the nastiest was behind us. Now, that being said, though, you're still going to have some outlets out there that run into problems. The reason I bring this story up, though, has to do with the few stats that are late in the news. And if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button because you're going to love it because I bring news both good and bad. But listen to these stats, and I'll explain why these stats are significant. CoinSwitch cuts 8% of its workforce. Okay, that's not too big of a deal. The staff losses, though, were concentrated in customer service roles. That's big. If a company is getting rid of customer service, it means they don't have that much need for customer service, right? Well, why is that? Listen to this. Indian crypto exchanges are feeling the pressures of the crypto winter, with Mumbai-based research firm Krabako noting a 97% decline in Indian exchange volume between January and December of 2022. Remember, they also had their tax rate. I believe it was at 30%. That's rough. This also follows the recent revealed struggles of CoinDCX, arrival of them, which has also had to cut their headcount. So if we're seeing a 97% decline in volume and firms are cutting back its customer service, that's not good. All right, volume's down, which means there's probably not a lot of people trading. Okay, that's the bad news. Now, what's the good news? Good news is this, everyone. And remember, some chains out there are doing tokenization. When they launch or announce a tokenization project, their price action is a big nothing burger. XDC's, though, was not a big nothing burger, as there was a more than 20% rally on the news. That is significant, but let's get back into this. Tokenized U.S. Treasuries arrived at XDC network as a digital bond market grows. Trade Tech, a UK-based private debt and real-world asset marketplace on Tuesday, rolled out tokenized U.S. Treasury offering on the Layer 1 blockchain XDC network. Now also home in this channel for constant coverage. The U.S. Treasury yield tokens represent blockchain-based versions of shares in U.S. Treasury bond exchange-traded funds, all right? So I'll read that one more time just so you can hear it, just so it makes sense. Tokens represent blockchain-based versions of shares in a U.S. Treasury bond. So now we're allowing people to get into that juicy action that might not actually be able to get into it by the tokenization of those assets. The reason why I'm bringing up this story is because of the price impact. Yes, it's so true. There are others out there that are working on tokenization, but when they announce it, it's a nothing burger. Because the market's like, yo, we don't care. But the market here was like, yo, we definitely care. There was like a 20% rally. That's freaking healthy. Let's keep learning, everyone. The new offering comes as tokenization has become one of the hottest trends in the battered down digital asset industry. Bank of America reports said that tokenization of real-world assets, otherwise known as RWAs, creating blockchain-based tokens of traditional finance assets such as government bonds and private equity, could transform the financial infrastructure. Bernstein forecasted it could grow a $5 trillion market in the next 5 years. Look at these stats here, and as always, any article you see in this video and all my others will be linked in the description below. Look at this. product maps by protocol. How freaking cool is that? I like this kind of stuff. Now, let's look at the price action. All right. Looking at 27th, you're looking at price action right around that 5-cent mark, 5.04 cents. Got to a high here of 6.12. That is more than a 20% gain on this news. The market has taken notice. Now, there was a little bit of a retracement, as we've seen with a lot of moves. I wouldn't call it pumps and dumps because it really didn't dump. I would call it a pump with a very minimal retracement. What's interesting about this move, though, is the strength of this. Ethereum has a lot of tokenization, but it hasn't done crap for the price. XDC has a program on its layer 1. It's announced, and boom, the price takes off. Let's go to Twitter quick here. XDC Foundation. CoinDesk reports Trade Tech launches USTY on the XDC network. USTY will be tokenized on XDC via a digital asset leader securitized. So integrations in the space. So the partnerships that are integrated with XDC are yielding some juicy action. What I like about this, though, is what I've said before. You've got other players in the space tokenizing stuff, but when they announce it, it's a nothing burger, which means the market simply just doesn't care about them. I can't say the same, though, about XDC, and obviously you guys have said the same. Why? Because you voted for it to be covered on this channel. Got some smart viewers out there. Yeah, seriously, you're a smart viewer because you're obviously seeing something that a lot of the market isn't. Now, how long will this move last? Honestly, it's hard to say. But the fear, let's keep that in because I do make mistakes. The sheer fact that we've seen this kind of move is a great thing. Now, granted, I do understand there was a pump higher than this that happened, yes, less than a month ago. I do understand that. But we're still way above where we were in the June and July kind of time period. Almost double what we were at that June and July time period. Now, the market is definitely based on pumps and dumps. That's why when XDC rallied here, and I mean like really went crazy rallied, a lot of us were like, you know what, we don't think this is going to last. That's why you saw the immediate retracement on the candlestick the next day, erasing the previous day's data, right? Gains. But now you can kind of see this action was kind of moving down, right? Kind of slowing it down. This news right here propped it right back up. Where our footing will be, well, we're going to have to wait and see, which means you're going to have to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos regarding XDC. And remember, this is a channel that I'm building for you based on your recommendations, based on your comments, because you are the most important person. And I'm building this business backwards from the customer, and you're the customer. Now, a lot of us out here in the space are very keen to what's been going on. A lot of news flying around about partnership this and partnership that. And when you look at the price, you don't see any reaction of the price. Think of some of your favorites out there. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying some news actually causes movements in price. And why are we all here? We're all here to get news so we can line our pockets with some green. If you're here for the tech, hey, you're welcome to stay. But the majority of us out here are investing into things that we think are going to make us better off down the road. And that's why I wanted to bring up this story. Tokenization of something with a direct impact to price. That is really big and very significant. XDC is definitely separating itself from its peers, and I'm glad that you voted for XDC. And yes, I listened. I'm a humble creator that says thank you to the viewers, and in fact, I even showcase my viewer comments, both good and bad. What am I doing today? Gonna get a run-in before the storms hit us. Getting a little nervous because the forecast is calling for some really nasty shit where I live. I'm in South Carolina, by the way. What are you cool cats gonna do? Hopefully have a great rest of your day. And thank you for the XDC recommendation.